How's it going, guys? This is Real Talk Part 2. I'm here with my beautiful dog, Buffy. Buffy, say hi. It's my baby. So, yeah. So, where we left off yesterday, I was talking about, the struggle and the realness and about how I lost my pops and stuff like that. So, it's definitely, it's definitely I need to talk about matter. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna talk to you more about the real and about what she wants to get in on the video and about what we need to do to overcome our struggles, to overcome things that we can't control that are gonna come into our lives unexpectedly. So we left off yesterday with me talking about losing my dad. So, as you remember, I had said it was June 15th that my father passed away. It was really July 15th. Um, also, with that being said, I I had also lost my mom within like 2 years later. So I was 17, and my mom, when we were younger, we were homeless. Me and my mom and my three brothers. Um, she met this guy, and they had sexual intercourse. And when they were done, he decided to tell her. Well, first of all, we were homeless. He gave us a place to stay, so we were staying with him for a little while. And my mom fell for him, and they had sexual intercourse. And at that point, he decided to sorry, music was a little loud. Decided to tell my mom he had HIV after they had sexual intercourse. At that point, he told my mom, and my mom flipped out, and she was, "How can you do this? I got four kids to raise." And, you know, it was rough because now what do you do? At that point, I was young, and it's my mom. You know what I mean? Like, she brought me into this world. And I was 17 years old, so losing my father at 15 and then my mom at 17, it was rough. Like, who wants to lose their parents? You know what I mean? Not me. And I highly doubt anybody would want to lose their parents at that age. So, it was rough. She passed away. Um, I was a bit older, and 17 years old. I graduated from high school. I hang out there, Buffy. Good girl. I was 17, and you know, I sat at the end of her deathbed, and for me, it's like, okay, first goes daddy, then goes mommy, and it's rough. It is, and losing both of your parents, it's hard. It's very hard because now you got to go through life with no mom and dad. So, um, so yeah. So once again, um, it's pain, and once again, it's life that is going to give you hurdles, and it's going to say, "Hey, look, unexpectedly, this is what's gonna happen." And with you not being ready, I wasn't ready to lose my parents. I don't think anybody is, but it happened. And it didn't kill me. It didn't um, weaken me. For a bit, it did. For a bit, there was moments in my life where I cried every day to put myself to sleep. The pain, the agony, that lived inside of me hurt. It hurt because how do you deal with that at 17? How do you deal with that at 15? You know, you lose both of your parents, you know, and you think to yourself, wow, life sucks. You know, life is harsh. But of course, life is gonna do that. Life is gonna be that way. You're not always gonna, you're not always gonna be ready for what comes at you. You just gotta be able to figure out how to cope with it. That's what I did. I figured out how to cope with it, and that deep hole inside of my chest, I buried it. I buried it, and there was times where I did dumb things because wow, I lost both of my parents. Shit, like why do I gotta be here? So I had thoughts in my head about doing bad things, but it was never to the point where I took action because every time I had a thought, I felt that hand on my shoulder. Okay, it's gonna be okay. This is what we need to do. This is what you need to do for yourself, and you gotta overcome this. And I took that hurt. I took that hurt and I put it to good use. I got a job. I was doing demolition. I was doing demolition. I was on to something. I didn't let that bring me down. I didn't let the fact that my parents passed away determine if I was gonna ruin my life. I looked at it like this: would my mom and dad want me to ruin my life? Would they want me to to be hurt? Would they want me to realize, you know, there's a lot more to life? Like, I thought about it. I said, I'm 17 years old. I got my whole life ahead of me. Why am I gonna throw it away? So I pushed harder. I pushed a little further. When I was 15 and my dad died, my whole head was split open. I had stitches. After I recovered, I went back to school. I made up all the work I missed. With help from my teachers, I made up the work. I graduated high school. Now, right there, I did it. I did what I needed to do because in life, things happen, but you can't let that determine whether or not you're gonna fail in life. You gotta want to succeed. You gotta want to do better, and that's what I did. I took my pain, I took my hurt, and I turned it into positivity. Now, I'm not gonna let life bring me down. I'm not gonna let problems that occur in my life determine whether I'm gonna fail or succeed. Because I wanna succeed. I wanna be better. I wanted to do better. I wanted to be somebody. I'm not fully there yet, and I'm 29 years old. I'm not there yet. There's so much more I want to do. There's so much more that I feel like I gotta do. And with the help and support of you guys, and with support of, people who are out there who are struggling and don't have no one to talk to and don't know how to overcome it, that's where I come in. I want to help, like I said before, so many people. I just need a chance to. And I talk, I talk, and I talk about the real. I talk about my personal experience. I'm coming on here to you guys, and I'm telling you guys about my personal experience, my hurt, my pain, and how I can overcome it. And if one person can overcome losing both of their parents within a matter of 2 years, I was 15, 17, lost my mom. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's that simple. And it might not be for some, and it's okay. And that's okay. If you're struggling and you feel like you can't go on anymore because you lost a grandma or you lost a brother or you lost a sister or you lost a mom or a dad, I understand. I've been there. Like I said, it will get better in time. And yes, it's always gonna hurt. Yes, I hurt every day. Of course, it's gonna hurt. But I'm here to tell you that with support, with someone there you can talk to, you can overcome anything, and that's what I do. Right now I have a girlfriend, and I live with her and her parents, but this isn't where I want to be. I want to be on my own. I want to get my own place. I want to do bigger things, do greater things, and I'm not there yet. And I feel like I've been through the system. I've been through foster care. Thank God my father took us back, when we were younger. He got us back from foster care. I've been there, and I don't know, who else been there, who else was in foster care, but I'm here to tell you that with a little bit of help and a little bit of support and somebody to talk to and somebody to listen to you talk will make so much of a difference in your life. There's things that are probably bothering you that you can't get off your chest and you need somebody to talk to, but nobody could relate. Well, guess what? I'm here and I could relate because I've lost numerous people in my life that meant the world to me. And I'm never going to get them back. I'm never going to see them again. I'm never going to hear them talk or tell me they love me or comfort me or give me a hug. I'm here. And I'm here to help you guys as long as you guys help me. And the more followers I get, the more subscribers I get, the more popular I get, I can help people. I can do great things, and I have so much to talk about and so much to tell, and I have a story to tell that if you heard it, you would say, wow, how is this guy still alive? How is he not doing drugs? Or how is he not a criminal? Or how is he not? Because I chose a path. I chose a path that I felt in my heart was the right path. You know what I mean? And I'm here. I'm alive. I don't do drugs. I smoke cigarettes, but I'm trying to quit. Like, I have 2 cigarettes left, and then that's it. So kudos to me. Whoever's out there trying to quit smoking, you can do it. Anything is possible. I believe in you the same way that I want you guys to believe in me. If I can do it, you can do it. Plain and simple. So, with that being said, let's talk more about the real. When I was younger, I went to an all-black school, and I was the only white kid there. So, for 2 years straight, I got jumped every day. They beat me up. They, stabbed me, smashed glass bottles over my head, and it sucked. Let me tell you, they used to rip my book bag in half, and I used to take a lot of heat. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now: I'm not racist. I have black friends that are like my brothers. My nephew, he's half black and Italian. And I love all races. There is no judgment. There is no hate in my heart. Yes, what happened to me sucked. What happened to me was wrong, and that wasn't those kids' fault. It was their parents' fault for raising them like that. And then I understand that now. I didn't understand it back then. I'm like, wow, why are they picking on me? Why am I coming to school to get beat up when I'm here to learn? And, you know, all that pain, all that anger, I put it into that black hole and I turned it into positivity. There ain't nothing in this heart but love. And this is what I'm talking about. Unless you don't know, what's gonna you can't fix it. If let's you having a problem and you're getting beat up and you're talking to your parents and they're not, and nothing's getting resolved, you gotta take matters into your own hands. I did what I had to do to overcome school. You know what I mean? I fought back in 8th grade. 8th grade, I started fighting back. I'm not gonna get picked on no more. I fought back. And fighting is not the answer. It's not. But there was nothing I can do. It was either adapt or get beat up for a whole nother year. 9th grade, I moved to PA and everything was a lot smoother for me because I didn't have fear in my heart no more. I wasn't scared to get into a fight. I wasn't scared that people were going to constantly beat me up. And it sucks. It does. It sucks because I went to school to learn. And with the things that happened to me, it was hard for me to learn. I got beat up every day. But I overcame it. And at the end of the day, I graduated high school. I got a GED. I mean, not a GED. I got a high school diploma. But you know what I mean. You know, you can overcome anything. And even if you don't go to school and you get your GED, that's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It just means that you pushed yourself to do better. You pushed yourself to go as hard as you ever went in your life, and you got your GED. And that's amazing. It's amazing that people like that have that willpower, and that's what you need in life. You need that little bit of earth, you know what I mean, to get you to where you need to be, and that's fine, you know. And I'm thankful that I had the strength to overcome my problems, you know. And life is gonna throw curveballs at you, and it's up to you whether you want to catch it and throw it back, or you just want to let the ball hit you, and fall to the ground and stay there. And there's gonna be moments in your life where people will knock you down. There's gonna be moments in your life where people and life will drain you down. But then you have to think, wow, there's that little hand on your shoulder that says, hey, push forward, fight through it. Because we're fighters in this world. Whether you want to believe it or not, we're fighters, and fighters fight. Okay, we fight to do better in this life. We fight to go bigger and further, and take on challenges that life has to offer, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with taking on challenges, because life is a challenge. Every day that goes on, life is a challenge. You know, you wake up and you say, hey, I'm gonna have a good day. You get to work, your boss says, hey, you're fired. Or you wake up and you say, I'm gonna have a great day. You go to work and your boss says, hey, you got all this paperwork to do. I want it done this, but pointing in your face, yelling and screaming at you to get all of that. That's pressure. That's pressure that you go home and you're like, oh my God, life stressed me out. Let me grab a bottle and start drinking. Okay, one drink turns into two drinks turns into three drinks, and then three drinks turns into a bottle. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing, you know, wrong with having a few drinks after work because you're stressed. But we gotta, you know, we gotta talk about the addiction of it. You know, you're stressed out. Life is gonna stress you out, and you know, the way that you can de-stress. You can go to the gym, you can do yoga, you can meditate, all these things to de-stress you. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, instead of drinking this bottle of Hennessy to the face, I'm gonna go for a walk, or I'm gonna join a gym, I'm gonna do kickboxing. I'm gonna release my anger and my stress a different way other than turning to alcohol or drugs or, you know, gang violence. People, life is too short. You can walk outside tomorrow and get hit by a bus. You could wake up and drive and think everything's hunky-dory, and then you get a drunk driver, boom, smashes you. You're gone. Live every day like it's your last. And that's what I like to do. You know, like, yeah, I'm stressed. Yeah, I have stress in my life. But I don't drink. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't, you know, I don't do things that are gonna ruin my life. I only got one. And in this world, I wanna do great things. I wanna do great things in my life. I wanna help so many people. Millions, billions. And if I get that opportunity, if I just get that foot in the door that I need, I know if I stood in front of a crowd of people who was hurting or who's going through a struggle and needed somebody to talk to or needed inspiration, I could be that person. I could be there. I will be there. So, with that said and done, guys, you can do whatever you set your mind to. Life is too short to sit there and ponder on all the negative. You guys got to look towards the positive. You're alive. You're living. And if you have a roof over your head, God bless you. But some people don't. You have homeless people out there right now in this cold weather, freezing, struggling. Now, is that really your problem? Not really, but wouldn't it be nice to help them? Absolutely. If I had the opportunity, I would open up a place where we can get people off of the streets. We can get homeless people off of the streets, veterans that fought for this country, and we can try to turn this world around just a little bit. Because I see a lot. I see a lot of homeless people. Oh, can you spare change? I went to Walgreens a little while ago. Oh, you have a few dollars. People like that. Some of them, they're scams. But some of them are legit. They will cry. They will break their back for you. Just because they're homeless, don't make them bad people. It just means that they're unfortunate and they've had it worse than most people have it. And whether it's they get out of the army and they can't find a job or nobody wants to hire them, then they turn to drugs, and then drugs turn into another thing, and then if they had support system, if they had, yes, they have shelters, yes, they have places for homeless people to go, but they also can't find jobs. Nobody wants to hire them. Nobody wants to help them. So if I had the opportunity, I would make it to where homeless people can get jobs, homeless people can get paid, and there will be no more homeless. I don't. That's a big thing that I want to take care of. I don't want to see people in the streets begging for food, begging for money, if they can get help. And it's just stuff like that. And I can't do it now because, who am I? I'm just a guy with a lot of ideas who wants to help people, because I've been through it. So I don't want no one else going through it. I want to help people as much as when I was in the slumps, I wanted people to help me. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you can be and do whatever you set your mind to, whatever you're destined to do, whatever you're destined to be, you can do it, you can be it. Like me, I love to draw, I rap. Hopefully, I got a boy who's in the studio and he's getting big. Hopefully, I can do some raps with him and probably get my music out there. And, you guys can, if I get a lot of subscribers, you guys could also hear my music. There's a lot of things I'm capable of doing and I want to do, but I need help from you guys. I need follows. I need subscriptions. I need subscribers, I meant. Like, I need you guys to subscribe. I need you guys to smash on that like button. I need you guys to build me up so that when I'm on top, I can help people. I can help people as in the same time I'm helping myself. So, with that said and done, whoever views this, smash the like button. It's simple. It's easy. And follow my videos. Because I did one yesterday. It was my starter video. I'm here today to show you guys that I will keep coming on here. I will keep talking to you guys. And if there is anybody who needs help, if there is anybody who can't turn to their parents, who can't turn to their friends, who can't turn to their family, and you need an outsider's look on things, I'm right here. Hit me up, message me, drop comments. If you guys want personal one-to-one talks, or if you guys want to talk about things, I'm right here. Let me know. I'm a phone call away. Just, privately message me. Some people get my Instagrams if you want it. If you really need me, I'll drop an Instagram. You guys can message me on Instagram and let me know what's going on, and I'll talk to you. I'll try to help you the best of my abilities. Just verbal talking. Sometimes that's all you need. It's just somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to. You had a bad day at work, vent about it, talk about it. Instead of going to a bottle, you go to your friend, or you go to the outsider. You go to somebody who is there and willing to listen. Because in life, not a lot of people are there to listen. Not a lot of people are willing to listen to other people's problems. But me, I'll sit here and I'll listen to you talk all day if that's what it takes to make you feel better. And by the end of our conversation, if you feel just a smudge better, you touched my heart. And I hope to God that I could touch your guys' hearts. Because life is hard. Life is rough. And if you don't have a strong backbone and you don't have a good support system, you can go the opposite direction of where you need to go. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of roads in life. And depending on how strong you are physically and mentally and emotionally, which road you choose. There's a road where, oh, let's go gang violence, let's go drugs, let's go alcohol, and then there's a straight road. Let's go to the gym. Let's focus on what I need to do to better my life. Let's focus on, overcoming the struggles, overcoming the hurdles, overcoming life. Because we're in this world. We're in this world until the day we go. And there's nothing we can do about it. We're here. We are here, and at the end of the day, we're fighters. And like I said before, fighters fight. And you can push as hard as you want to push. Sometimes life is going to push you right back, but you know what? You got to stand up to life, and you got to say, life, I want to be better. Life, I want to do better. Life, you ain't going to stop me, because I'm going to be better. And if you set your mind to it, and you set your heart to it, you could accomplish anything in life. You want to become an architect, a doctor, a nurse, whatever you want, a painter, a drawer, a musician, whatever you want to do, you can do it. It's that simple. All you need is a little push, is a little guidance. And if you subscribe to my channel and you smash on those like buttons, I could be a big part of your life, the same way you guys could be a big part of mine. So with that said and done, I just want to take this time to appreciate whoever and anybody, all races, all colors, all sizes. If you're dealing with weight, if you're dealing with, you're overweight, or you feel uncomfortable, people bully you because of your weight or the way you look, let me know. I've been there. I've had people make fun of me because I was an ugly little kid. Now I've changed. If you don't like, your teeth or your hair or, I'm right here. I'll talk to you about it. I'll get you through it. One way or another, we'll get through it together. It's a support system. You can lose the weight. You can gain muscle. You can be fit. If you're overweight and you know it and you got people telling you, by all means, don't let nobody tell you what to do. If you're comfortable in your own skin, do your thing. Flaunt it like you want it. There ain't nothing wrong with being big. There ain't nothing wrong with being big. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want to change, if you want to better yourself, if you feel like, okay, I'm a little overweight, it's going to affect my health. And now, in life, you want to be healthy. You want to, be good with health. So, talk to me. I'll talk to you, and we'll I go to the gym. If you need a gym partner and you're in Elizabeth, New Jersey, bang, hit me up. We go to the gym together. You know what I mean? The more the merrier. But I'm going to push you the same way I push myself. There was a point in my life where I kept saying, I can't. And my girlfriend's like, I don't want to hear that no more. I want to hear that you can. And that's what inspires me. Just a little bit of push, a little bit of support, you can do great things. And I'm lucky to have my girlfriend. I've been with her for 2 years and a few months now. And for about 2 years and a month. But she's my support. She's been pushing me the whole way. She pushed me, got my license. She pushed me, to get a passport. I have a passport now. I can go to Portugal with her. You know what I mean? And because she's Portuguese. So there's a bunch of things that she helped me get through, helped me overcome. And I'm grateful for her. And that's my rock. That's my support system. And you guys can have a support system. I'm right here. If you guys don't have family, some people don't have boyfriends and girlfriends. Some people sit at home and think, oh man, I got bullied today. I got picked on. I have no one to talk to. My parents are always working. I'm here to tell you message me. Message me. You know what I mean? And I'll be more than happy. Sorry, my girlfriend. With that being said, my girlfriend's calling me. I appreciate you guys. Smash on them likes, subscribe, and I will definitely be on tomorrow, and we'll talk more about the real. Like I said, subscribe, smash on those like buttons, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed rest of your night with a lot of love in my heart. I love you guys.